Welcome to another episode of Inside Iona Sports. I'm your host, Jordan Score. Let's get right into it. Starting off the show with a bang, following the men's basketball season, where the Gales finished with an overall record of 27-8, going on to win their 14th MAC championship, and ultimately finishing their season losing to UConn by a score of 87-63 in the first round of March Madness. Head coach Rick Pitino accepted the position to become the new head coach for St. John's. The Gales then went out and acquired the previous head coach for FDU, Tobin Anderson. At the introductory press conference for the new head coach of the men's basketball team, Anderson states how surrounded he feels at this new job.
I feel so surrounded by great people here at Iona already, so it's an honor and privilege to be here.
Coming off of a magical March Madness run with FDU, which saw them upset number 1 seeded Purdue, Anderson says he will do special things here with Iona.
We have big goals here. We want to do special things. We want to get to a Sweet 16. That's something that can happen here.
We look forward to seeing how he does in his first season as a head coach for Iona next season. The women's team finished the year with their second MAC championship in program history. Juana Camillion finished the year as the MAC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year as head coach Billy Chambers won Coach of the Year. The team's dominant run this season came to a close, losing to Duke in the first round of March Madness. At the press conference following their win over rivals Manhattan in the MAC championship game, head coach Billy Chambers states how proud she feels of this group.
Just every single person is bought into their role, brought into each other, their families who understood their daughters may not play, but were just incredibly supportive. This has been so incredibly special, and I couldn't be happier.
The men and women swim and dive team ended the year on a high note as the team left the 2023 MAC championships with the Rookie of the Year award and MVP award, as well as a myriad of new school records. Elizabeth Riccio was able to talk to award-winning swimmers Victoria Novinsky and Michael Fondon.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Riccio reporting for IUTV. Today we are here with two members of the Iona swim and dive team, junior Michael Vaughn and freshman Victoria Novinsky. Today we're here to talk to them about how they did in the MAC tournament and what their thoughts are.
In her first trip to the MACs, Victoria had multiple impressive swims, earning her the title of Women's Swimming Rookie of the Meet, as well as winning the 100 back and breaking 2 school records in the 200 IM and the 100 back. The freshman swimmers spoke to what it was like preparing for this meet for the first time.
I was definitely really nervous. I didn't really know what to expect because I have been to big meets on club before, but never in anything like this in college. So I guess I was just nervous and I wanted to do well.
Since competing in the MAC, Victoria has also broken the 200 fly school record in a postseason invitational. The budding swimming star mentioned what these accomplishments meant to her after all her hard work.
It was really nice because my junior year of high school, I had a slump and my times were very, very bad. And then last year I was trying to work back up to these times. Felt really good because all the hard work was paying off.
Michael, in his third season with Iona, had a record-breaking year at MAC, which earned him the title of Men's Most Outstanding Swimmer. Michael managed to break 4 school records in the 100 and 200 back and the 200 and 500 free, even breaking a MAC record in the 500 free. He took home first in the 200 back and both the 500 and 200 free. Vaughn attests to emotions running high after his record-breaking swim in the 500 free.
After my 500 free, I was honestly speechless. It's been my lifetime goal to make an NCAA cut, and I just cried because all the hard work and early mornings and even during the summers that I had to wake up early, it was all worth it, not going out and hanging out with my friends at home because I had practice. It all coming together, and me being able to do what I did at Max was just really special for me, and I got really emotional, but I was really happy.
Since competing at the MAC, Fawn also broke the 100 free school record at an invitational. Michael mentioned the effort he put in to this season to step up and win some points for the team.
We lost a lot of seniors and fifth years last year, and I thought that I really had to step up to the plate. So last summer I really focused on speed training because during the year we do a lot of longer distance sets, so I thought I really had to work on my speed, and I also really focused on weight training as well to get stronger for the season.
Both record-breaking swimmers had a strong year, and we're excited to see what they accomplish in the future.
On February 18th and 19th, the men's and women's track and field teams competed in the Indoor 2023 MAC Championships. The men's track and field team placed third as the women's team tied for the fourth spot out of 9 teams. Senior Jamie D earned a gold medal in the 5,000 meter run. In his MAC Championship debut, freshman Aiden Coles ran the fastest time during the 800 meter preliminary heats, posting a time of 1 minute and 53 seconds, which was his personal best time and a top 20 in program history. D was named Most Outstanding Track Performer after a double gold performance in the 5K and 4x800 relay, as Matthew Rankin was named Newcomer of the Meet with the gold in the DMR and the 3K event. Rankin speaks on how it feels to win the Newcomer of the Meet.
It's good to come away with some sort of reward, being that was my first indoor season.
Rankins also broke the 4th minute mark at the Last Chance Indoor Qualifier, being the second person all-time to do that at Iona. Rankin says he wants to get first all-time in the upcoming years to qualify for nationals.
Landing the second time, second ever all-time at Iona is great to have as well, but I think within a year I do want to obviously get first all-time, but a few more seconds after that as well to qualify for nationals hopefully.
On February 18th, Kadarja Lewis set 2 school records while earning gold in the long jump on day 1. Lewis raised her school record in the long jump with 6.01 meter effort while winning the event by nearly 11 inches. In the 60 meter preliminaries, Lewis finished with a 7.68 time, earning the second fastest time while lowering her own school record of 7.73 from last year's competition. Lewis says she does not look at records, but being a record holder for 2 events is a cool feeling.
It's a good feeling. Most of the school records are like whatever. I don't really care for records or anything, but knowing that I do hold 2 of them is a great feeling.
As being one of the leaders for the women's track and field team, Lewis speaks on the new recruits and how she leads the team.
We just try to show them be leaders, go in every day. We come to practice and we show them the warm up and stuff, and we make sure we're serious enough so they look at us and they're like, oh, they're working hard, so we should work hard too.
The men's and women's indoor track and field season concluded on March 4th for the men's and March 5th for the women's. That's all for this episode of Inside Iona Sports. Make sure to check out our Inside Iona news and entertainment episodes, and be sure to follow us on our Instagram. I'm Jordan Score, and that's the final score.